Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome all back to some Rebirth, and our ever long and tiresome... Whoa, that got dark, Isaac. No, I don't want you to die. The entire point of me playing is so that you may conquer your inner demons and live in a beautiful metaphor for human expression and growth through dealing with your problems that are rooted at a deep psychological level. So no, I don't want you to die, Isaac. Jeez. Either way, I'm meticulous. Also, this room, I'm not even... I just don't want to talk about the amount of muscled thighs that are currently bounding in my direction. I am on an ever quest for Bandage Boy and Bandage Girl. And also Meat Girl and Meat Boy. However you want to say it. Whatever they're called. And seeing as Eden, that was totally intended. And seeing as Eden has been failing me, I think it's only fair that I go for Mr. Rollin' and see if we can't get Book of Revelations to appear somewhere. Just please somewhere. So 5 bombs instantly on the first floor. Q, not a single tinted rock anywhere to be found. Do any of you guys find yourselves looking for tinted rocks in real life? Like, I feel like if an Isaac player saw a blue-hued rock in real life, they would get a little bit of an urge to go and excavate it. And then they'd pick up a rock and go, "Found a small rock, everybody!" That means my punches are stronger now. Which I guess is actually true, because, I mean, if you hit someone with a small rock, they're gonna feel it more than just your fist. So, it's not actually completely wrong on their logic there. This room was annoying, but by far and away one of the easier cellar rooms to do. We do actually get a tinted rock, so that is very nice. 2 spirit hearts are great at this stage of the game. Alright, item room, what do you have for us? What treasures do you hold? Please be Book of Revelations, that's all I want. And I know there's various ways I can use to almost guarantee getting it. Do I want experimental treatment? I have 2 damage. Let's see what happens. I gained a health, 2 damage is the same. I feel about the same speed. It feels like nothing happened, but I got a HP up, which I guess is fine. I mean, it's probably not worth the reroll either way. I don't know. It's just kind of an average outcome, I think, for all of that. But yeah, I know, guys, there are a lot of ways I can go about almost guaranteeing I get these items. Ooh, fantastic. A lot of ways I can engineer a run to do things. You know, I do realize there are methods, but again, until it is literally the last thing that I need, I really want to try and do it just naturally on a run. So that's my philosophy about that. I really need to get hold of the dollar as well, which I think you get just from playing a machine enough until it just happens to explode into the dollar. But that seems like a very slow and inefficient way of getting it. Though I probably already had the dollar from all my D4 runs and various re-rolling like that, but I don't know if it counts or anything. So let me know, guys, the best way to go about getting a dollar. That's what I'm gonna go for there. That will be good. Alright, Duke of Flies. Him being a champion doesn't really do much. Honestly, the guys that explode into tears when they die are only about the same annoying as the giant flies, honestly, because they take the same amount of killing, I am pretty sure. Is it just me, or did those flies speed the hell up when he got on low health? Do they do that, or was that just a really weird coincidence? Because if so, that's new mechanics you are still learning with hundreds of hours. It is quite magical. I really should have just used one of my bombs, but I'm too committed to killing this guy without bombs now that I don't want to, I just don't, it would be an admission of defeat to me to use bombs now, so that's really where I'm at with this. Reroll. Oh no, oh that is, that hurts me, that hurts me, that hurts me a lot. Look at it, it is the worst looking item in the game. You don't want something like this stuck to your face. You just really don't. I'm gonna buy this on the off chance we instantly find the next item room. Oh, I look so stupid. My fashion levels are so low. I never thought I would complain about my fashion levels, but it's just atrocious right now. It really is. Oh, I mean, imagine a model walking down a catwalk with a blob of red mass of stem cells attached to her face. It doesn't do anything for you. It really doesn't. Okay, Curse Room will not do that. We want to keep our Spirit Hearts for as long as possible. We're not even one-shotting Dingle Dangles. The world is difficult. Judas would be laughing at us so much now, and the rivalry between the Isaacinian nations would continue as they go to war with the Dingle Dangles. Though the Dingle Dangles probably couldn't win a war. They don't really have enough powerful members. At most, they do have Dingle himself, and he's not great. They have basically 4 types of troops, and the Isaacinians have like 9, so it's not brilliant. That health down is honestly just kind of fine. With bad pills like that, I always like to find them early on when I can afford to take the hit than being like slammed with them late when I'm playing on tender hooks. Oh, tender hooks. Now the reason that one makes me shiver is because what tender hooks actually are is awful. For you to be on tender hooks, you would have to have a giant, sharp meat hook embedded into the top of your back, hooking under your skin, and you would be lifted based on it pulling up and yanking under your flesh and lifting you in the air. You would be alive and in agony, and that is being on tender hooks. You could see where it comes from, and yeah, that one is definitely getting the seal of approval for making sense, but it's also, oh. So annoyingly, we of course didn't find our item room, so that battery really was a very poor investment, but you cannot rely on everything happening how you want it, so there's no real need for me to be upset about it. That was a very good sniper worm. Like, I'm a little bit concerned at just how good he was at hitting me. I think he's been having special training. That's even more of them. They should be completely fine in this room. I do have a lot of shot speed, actually, and a lot of range, so I guess that's really what the experimental treatment did for me. And a Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, Epic Fetus. Epic Fetus. Epic Fetus. Oh, I don't know if I should take it or not. Yes, I would destroy, but at the same time, there's no synergies possible. Oh, there is a big part of me that wants to re-roll it. There really is a massive part of me that wants desperately to re-roll Epic Fetus and go for a different synergy this run, because we have an Epic Fetus run kind of recently, honestly. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have the balls to re-roll Epic Fetus. That is my plan. And I want you to respect my decision, everybody. I know there will be those among you that are like, are you serious? Just tape Epic Fetus and enjoy a destruction run. And then there are those of you that are like, yeah, go on, re-roll it. Let's have something different. Boom! Honestly, out of all the things to get instead of Epic Fetus, Capricorn is pretty good. But what can I say? As a person, as a player, I much prefer firing tears to launching missiles. Epic Fetus is good, maybe every 20 runs. But apart from that, I don't know. I just don't want to divide you guys in your opinion. But what I would love to know is, what would you have done in my situation there? That's the thing. You gotta remember, I don't need to win this run. That's what I love about the stage I am in Isaac. I just want to play and have fun with you guys, and we have a chat, and you have various musings over the relative competence of shoving meat hooks into your back, and it's all good. I don't need to like desperately unlock something or beat a certain boss or anything like that. And that, you know, it's kind of freeing in a way. It really is. And bomb! Oh, that's a shame. That is a massive shame. Goodbye, Monstro. And we get a devil deal. Come on, goodness. Ooh, we actually get a bit of Crampy. So this is very good, because Lump of Coal, it's good. Krampus's head, we get to reroll into a free devil deal item. So we can't really lose from fighting Krampus here. So this is very excellent. And it is the Lump of Coal. So I am just going to take it because it is very useful. And then I'm going to re-roll the old bandage, and the coat hanger is way better than the bandage. So we have gained a lot of damage on this floor. Granted, we have the ability to gain some serious damage, but damage is damage nonetheless. Curse Room, what have you got? Oh, I have had so many dead cat runs recently. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If we're going to become Guppy, it's not via giving up 4 hearts. I'm sick of dying instantly, alright? I want to leave the lost in the shadows and do something else with my life, okay? It's really that simple. Alright, catacombs. We are doing pretty well. Whoa, okay, alright. This is good. This is very, very good. These guys are normally very annoying, but we have basically a turret going on here that is very, very effective. We have ourselves another tinted rock, which really, that was a profitable bomb. Killed most of the enemies, got us a spirit heart. I mean, you can't really ask for more than one bomb. Though I love the happy face mushroom room, by the way. It's good. I did see someone who got mini mush, magic mushroom, the small rock, from one single bomb. Now that is value for your bombs right there. Like, that makes you kind of jealous, honestly. Okay, item room, we have Swan Protector. I do like them, but at the same time, I feel like we could do better, so I'm going to wait until we kill our boss and see what happens in terms of re-rolling that. And then I will make my decision on whether we're going to pick that up. Because we've not really explored much of the floor, and we could have much better uses for it. God, I hate you stem cells so much! Really, really just... Oh, it hurts me to have this as an item. It really does. Did we accidentally kill the fly in the other corner? Because that is awesome. That means our damage is doing very good. And because of our range, lump of coal is adding a distinctly large amount. I would love somebody to tell me the actual numbers with lump of coal, because all I ever know with it is, yay, lump of coal, I'm doing more damage now. How much more damage? More, I guess. Yay. And I feel like the numbers on it are very, very kind of wish-washy. Okay, I really thought he would die there, but our only damage up is Lump of Coal and Capricorn, so I suppose I can't be expecting miracles in terms of efficiently killing things at this stage. I am going to go in here, just in case there's a Spirit Heart. There is not, but we do have a battery, which is always excellent. So it just depends on if we can get through this boss without taking too much damage, really. Whoa, didn't really expect them to appear there. I really thought they'd be the last thing I kill in this room, but that is a-okay. And the Hollow, definitely a possible boss that can die without taking damage. That was a little bit close. I got very, very scared there. I really thought that was it. The damage was being took, and I am fool. But no, it worked. That would be a very different film from I Am Robot. I am fool! Well, we're definitely going to take the blood clot. So that means we are, in fact, going to go acquire the whatever reroll we get from Best Bud. This is a very satisfying floor layout, actually. Kind of looks like a spaceship that is being docked by a smaller kind of transport base vessel, which does make me happy. Alright, Fly. I feel sorry to get rid of you, but I believe you can become something so much more. Fly is evolving into... Hey, a bit of sad bombs. I can definitely accept that. So we kind of want to go look for a curse room, but at the same time, do we? We passed up on 9 lives, so we're not likely to get that much guppyage. We didn't get a devil room. I mean, I feel like it would just be injuring us at this stage. Like, more than anything. But on the off chance we walk in and the pact is there, or the mark, or the pentagram, that is way too much value to have just simply walked away from. So that is why I am going for this. That was very, very good. Dingle Dangles. I am one-shotting Dingle Dangles, so we have at least reached minimum damage threshold. We have some health to come back through, and yeah, generally nothing great. What are our sad bombs like? They are fairly effective sad bombs there. I'll have that, and that kind of sucked. Because I'm lazy, we're going to skip into there, finish that fire off, and it's all good. 9 money. Was there anything worth buying for 9? I don't think there was, but we will check. Yeah, BFF's not really needed. And again, against my better judgment, I'm going to buy the battery on the off chance we find a way to instantly use the charge on the next floor. And yeah, pretty happy with how things are going. Assuming the epic fetus was Capricorn to start with, this is still a pretty damn solid run. Did I forget to go get the health that I found? I feel like I did, but at the same time, it doesn't matter that much, so I'm kind of okay with it. And we get 2 of hearts. That would have been really useful if that was a devil deal. That would have made buying that battery absolutely a stellar decision, but as it is, it looks like we are going to come to regret that, which really, really does suck. Calm down. I know you're explosive, but bloody hell. In fact, is our range room wide from standing still? It practically is. That is very, very useful. And, well, at least we know this is the wrong way, so we got that going for us. Whoop. Calm down. These guys are... I feel like these guys are sniper training dropouts that stole a load of body armor from the academy, and then whenever they try and fire their sniper, they accidentally spin around in a circle and fire in all directions, and they're just lucky that they don't hit anybody that they know. But for some reason, they're tougher because they're stolen body armor. I think that's really the story behind those guys. Random explosions! Good. I mean, not good for the random explosions. You never want to, like, have random explosions. You never know where that could end up. But, you know, in terms of just generally looking good, I guess random explosions make sense. If you want to impress or something. In fact, you know those talent shows that you can go on, like Britain's Got Talent, and I'm pretty sure American's Got Talent is a thing, because, of course, America copies all of the successful British TV shows. Oh, no, I mean, it really doesn't matter, because, you know, now you have the only Top Gear, you bastards! We're not going to talk about that, but what we are going to talk about is, by the way, I don't actually think it's a bad thing or a negative thing. It's nice that there are multiple versions of things made, and obviously if something's good, it's going to get made elsewhere. I mean, there is Australian Top Gear, which is apparently the worst of the 3. Either way, cheap jabs at a lot of my audience aside, I mean, it really is bad commentating. Commentating Rule 101, make vast generalizations about a lot of the people watching you and try and piss them off as much as possible. That will make you a loved person. Thanks, brain. And we get the monkey paw, which is okay. It's not great. I mean, I've never seen it activate, but the effect is supposedly good, so, you know, I'm going to keep it. And again, buying the battery is just assured that we don't find any rooms of worth within the first 70% of the floor, so I am very happy about that. Either way, those talent programs. Suddenly wish I'd got 9 lives, but seeing the future is very useful in all things, and of course would change decisions made. But yeah, talent programs. I always thought it would be fantastic to go out there with superpowers and just be like, so, what's your talent? Oh, I can do anything. Okay, what, is this a joke, or? No, legitimately, ask me to do something. Alright, I want you to jump 10 feet in the air. Boom! Oh my god, you did it! That was easy. Ask me something difficult. Okay. Teleport behind me. Hey. Oh my god, he did it! And then maybe summon a car out of nothing. Vroom! There it is, my friend. And you just keep going like that, and then you definitely win the talent show, I think, is the main deal. But then I also think it'd be very irresponsible to use having superpowers to win a talent reality show. So there is a lot of complications that we can talk about when discussing the implications of such an act. That was a very successful fight, and we do get an angel room with the body in. Interesting. Do I want to re-roll the body for a chance at better angel room items when I have Judas's shadow? Actually, I have Judas's shadow. So if I died and then took the body, I would have the health and the damage upgrade from doing that. But if I died, I'd appear outside the angel room and it might close. So I can't really risk that. So I think I am just going to re-roll 2 angel room items and kind of hope for the best here. That's my decision. I'm sticking with it. I've made some pretty bold decisions so far. Boom! I will definitely trade the body for the soul. And Lazarus's rags, I don't even care enough about them to pick them up, but I guess I should. It just upsets me. And then, of course, we have Mum's coin purse. Balls of steel, very useful. Explosive diarrhea, not as much, though that is wonderful. Telepills doing nout. Alright, well, we'll go to the curse room, seeing as we got teleported all the way over here. A much slower run, that obviously would have been much faster with epic features, but we don't need to worry about it. And, yeah, there we go. I often think sword fighting is a talent that should be shown off more on talent programs. You just come on with a katana and just absolutely wreck things. Ooh, a free halo. Yes, I love runs. Like, some of my favorite ever runs are runs where you get lots of the all stats up. Like, if you got Capricorn, Magic Mushroom, the Halo, and Super Meat Fan in one run, really, you don't need any other items. You are very powerful now, and that's what I love about them. I think they're absolutely flawless, excellent items. Okay, let us move on. Oh, we need to check the last pill. And I found pills, everybody. I feel like this Wheel of Fortune is going to stick with us for this entire journey for no actual apparent reason. But that's okay. He's our friend. We can call him Jerry. Ooh, a Satanic Bible. I mean, we're going to take it because it gives us an extra reroll target, and we have a lot of health going on here. Judas's Shadow, I am sorry, but you are not getting a look in, my friend. I mean, if we end up going back as Judas's Shadow, we would have had to have messed up very hard for that to happen. And the invisible guys are fine. I need 3 explosive splats to know that I have killed them all. There we go. So we'll leave that there as a reroll target, which is very good. I love having multiple options on my reroll. So now that I don't have a full D6 charge, I am going to instantly walk into the item room. That is almost guaranteed. I mean, like death and taxes, if it can go wrong or it can, like, slap you in the face in an Isaac run, it most likely will do. Oh yeah, we have the soul. That kind of confused me a little bit there. It did kill the sniper worms, which is very useful. No tinted rocks that I can see, and item room! Oh, we're not quite being screwed over yet. Oh, that's adorable. You tried to actually shoot the... Oh, yeah, but the fire gets me. You know, I'm just going to stop relying on the soul. I think that makes a lot more sense. I think when you get the soul, you need to just pretend that you don't have the soul and play normally, and just know that every now and then you will be protected from the occasional stray shot. But also, the soul can sometimes get you hit, because you can sometimes walk into a shot because it's been changed its trajectory via the use of the soul. So, really, there's a lot of things to consider. A lot of things. Hopefully we do get a battery in this shop, and then we can get a lot of value on our items this run. We do get the battery, but the black candle is way too good to pass up on. I actually think we're going to find our boss here more than anything, so it looks like that will be our first set of rerolls, whatever happens in there. I am, of course, hoping for another angel room, because the reroll is lovely. The adversary is not the most fun boss in the world to get, and by not the most fun, I mean really only the bloat is more annoying, so that's just excellent. The spiders aren't really a problem. The brimstone's easy to dodge if you are above him. There are the rocks. He should go down here, but he should also fire one more brimstone before going down. There it is. See? Boss mechanics. And we don't actually get a special room, so we're going to leave that there as well. I mean, it's a HP up. It's either look up or regen. I think that one's the look up, and the slightly more redder one is the regen, the magic scab and the placenta. Is it the placenta? I can't actually remember. I know the magic scab is the look up one, and the bottle of pills. So of course we have our first reroll here because this is just useless. So come on, something. That is... Oh wait, no, I thought it was Bloody Lust. I keep forgetting it's the other direction. That's annoying, but we do need to find some more money. I mean, I can, of course, bomb my donation machine, which I may do, but there's probably enough floors left to actually give us a natural charge, so I'm going to try and go for that first. And, of course, I can always find the secret room. Though I am taking way too much damage for my liking, I am going to do that. I should have bombed the other side because it would have given me a chance at a secret room. So again, I always tend to get that wrong. I really do. I will admit it. I tend to make a mistake on that. Hey, Job. How are you doing? Really? Just didn't care for that bomb, I suppose, and I can't blame you. It would have completely exploded and destroyed all of your insides, but I feel like you can't just ignore game mechanics because of that, Chubb. I just really don't think you can. I'm not even sure what I just killed there, but I'll just accept it. Are you a wizard? Are you a wizard is fantastic when you are attacking really fast. Yeah, that's not really as effective as it could be, but strangely this isn't a horrible room to have Are You a Wizard on. I like how also my blood clots are all going in one particular direction, which is a nice little attention to detail, because the blood clot only affects one eye when it gives its damage up, though it is still a pretty damn good damage up. Really, Are You a Wizard? It always seems to last way longer than it should. Okay, we do have potential for a lot of goodness in here, and we get the dead cat again. Oh my god. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. I can't, I'm not. It's not worth it. It is absolutely not worth it, and I don't care. I don't care if that's the wrong decision. It is not worth it to me, and that's all it is. That room was pointless, but it did give us a charge of the D6. I mean, stop trying to shove dead cats on us. It really is a weird thing to have to deal with. It's just like, oh, this guy won't stop trying to give me his dead cat, man. It's really annoying. It does make me immortal, and I do revive from the dead 9 times, but it's not worth it because a strong gust of wind kills me from that point onwards. So it looks like we are going to... Oh, we so nearly got an extra natural reroll. That has upset me to no end. So the real question is, I guess we're going to reroll the Satanic Bible because we can at least pick up the other one. So I suppose I should look for a secret room, actually, because if that has a battery in, that would solve a lot of problems. And we have yet another reroll target. I can't reroll that one though, because A, getting a bomb back is actually really good due to having tier bombs, so a good supply of damaging bombs is very useful, and the Satanic Bible again is something I physically can't pick up, so it's not really worth it. So I guess we're going to buy the challenge belt, and we are going to buy ourselves the reroll. I mean, I don't have like the nun's habit, so I can't do anything with that. It is on an even number, and there we go. This is a long trek back, though. I've spent a while on this floor, and I guess that's what's happened for not getting Dr. Fetus. I'm actually having to play the game and try and get value where I can. But if this rerolls into a item that I can't take with me, I'm going to be very, very upset. And the Stigmata is absolutely fine. Okay, good. I feel somewhat vindicated in my quest for a reroll there. And we do have a lot of red health. I mean, if we'd taken 9 lives and died and then come back, we could have grabbed a few extra hearts, but it's just impossible to know. Oh, the placenta. I wasn't... Was I wrong? I can't remember what I said. I have the worst memory just going. Them's 2. Hello, mother. I finally have made it. I know, I bet you weren't expecting to see me. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to be here either, but life has a funny way of doing these things. There's a bomb, everybody. Go stand next to it. Thank you so much. You actually all did. I thought you'd already chosen a direction. That was just an abysmal display on that room. Anemic actually doing some work. Oh, I was doing so well at, like, matrix dodging those guys. I just wanted to see how long I could keep doing it for. Well, we've taken damage anyway, so let's Joker it. We get ourselves an angel room. Oh, bollocks. We can't actually... Oh, why did I use that before filling my D6? That was very, very stupid. On the off chance we get the angel room again, I am going to leave that there, because I'm not bothered about missing out on Mitre. But that is very, very stupid of me. Like, actually really, really stupid of me. I could have got 2 more free angel room items for my troubles. That was... very... Oh, I'm actually mad at myself. This is the first time I could understand someone in the comments being like, are you serious? And then when somebody plays the seed, which I forgot, AJY89QFR, I am going to find out there was like Godhead and Sacred Heart in there, aren't I? And boom, we'll just leave this place. I have no need for it. Rooms like that kind of annoy me. Like, why do they exist? I'll tell you why they exist. They exist to crush your hopes and dreams. That is what they are there for. Sad bombs, being so sad. Don't know why I went Star Wars for that, but I think it kind of fits, honestly. I think Isaac as a Jedi would work rather well. That was kind of awkward. He's like, I'm gonna fire this at you. Nope, no, you are not. And there we go. And our pill of balls of steel, really, really useful. See, we technically do have a 30% chance to get back into that angel room, so I am just hoping that that happens for us. And I just know for a fact that our boss room is going to be here and not our item room. This is way too much of a long path with nothing going on to not be the boss. So I technically should turn back and go look for the item room. But I feel like we're also so close to actually having the boss that I may as well, yeah, exactly. I may as well just clear this out. That is very much a shame, however. Because we could have gotten double the amount of rerolls on this floor. I always get that with Isaac. Whenever you're not having a destruction Isaac run, you always seem to find item rooms as slow as possible to lose the maximum amount of d6age as you physically can. Though the one saving grace is sad bombs with a very large supply of bombs. That gives us the ability to kill so many things, and every upgrade we get to our tiers is just massively compounded by it. Because you notice the difference on the two angels. The first angel, I am an idiot. The first angel lost about 20% from being woken up by a sad bomb, whereas the second angel lost about half its health, and the second angel is harder, so it really, really is glorious. We will open this, and I guess broke completely and perfectly even. That's alright, I guess. We only lost time, but time is a valuable thing. You watch the world go as the pendulum swings, and you cannot get it back. You just can't do it. Please, item room. You were right there near the start. The item room was next to where we started, and I did the whole floor and wasted 2 full charges of the D6 trying to find you. It is a sad time. And the thing is, I can't actually re-roll the item room if I want a chance at re-rolling the angel room again. So this really is just a very upsetting state of affairs. I would love to find myself an extra Joker card, though. That would kind of solve every problem I've got. Annoyingly walked over creep there. I think my brain is kind of in fuzz mode, and I'll admit, there is a reason for that. I'm going away for a while soon. Oh, and it's the boombox as well, which honestly isn't terrible. 5 bombs, sad bombs, good bombs. But I am going away soon, so I'm having to obviously record a few extra Isaac-y stuff. We do have a battery, thank you so much. And it's kind of frying my brain a little bit. Hey, Sagittarius. Really, really nice. That makes me very, very happy. Sorry, donation machine. I really, really am. I very much am exploding a lot of money out of it. Like, it goes down... Oh, no, it does seem to give me the correct amount. So we get the broken watch, and then obviously we want ourselves the battery, and we do manage to get it exactly, so that's nice. I mean, is it the right thing to just use it as a bank? There's no real reason not to. I don't need to leave it on 999 to keep the stopwatch. I made sure of that, do not you worry. So, let's go to our boss. Piercing shots makes the mum fight very, very good. In fact, piercing shots, one of the best effects to have. Piercing, spectral, and there's no enemy that can really stand in your way, as long as you're not tickling things to death. Though, I do actually kind of like this run, because the last few runs I really have been destroying. So it's nice to have a run once in a while where you're actually having to kind of work for it, you know? And I'm not really having to work for it that ridiculously badly. I'm doing a fair amount of damage. I've got some good tier effects. But it's, you know, compared to what could have happened with Epic Fetus. Okay. Sorry, leg day. That is not the way I would wish anybody to go. I am very sorry about that, my friend. Hopefully we do get powerful enough to go the lamb, because we haven't seen Mr. Lammy Boy in a while, but it doesn't look too good, and we don't get the angel room. That is very, very much a shame. Can you actually re-roll the negative and Polaroid? Because if you could, that's That would just break the game, wouldn't it? Because you'd have to stop on either Isaac or Satan, depending on what you went for. So I guess if that's all you care about, it is potentially an extra free item, assuming the reroll works, but I'm not entirely sure one way or another. I love combining the slow with the soul, because it basically means the soul does make you invincible to tears, because the extra slowness means that the power of the soul is always greater than the power of the tears, though the tears move the soul 2 tears. Oh, I don't really know where I'm going with this, but 20 bombs makes me very, very happy. I don't know what I thought that. Intended, 100% intended. I totally knew that would work, and I am just the best on-the-fly trajectory calculator that you have ever seen. I am a mathematician whiz, and I basically see the world much like Neo sees the Matrix, but instead of in code, I see it in angles and degrees. So, you know, it's a very comparable experience. It really is. Pythagoras would be very, very proud of me. I think me and Pythagoras would have absolutely got on famously, like a house on fire. What is with that expression? While we are on the topic, which we of course are, how do you get on like a house on fire? Sorry, what? In what world is it a positive description? Oh yeah, me and that guy, I found peels. Oh, we get on like a house that is burning down. Me and him have so much in common, it is akin to losing loads of valuable possessions to a house fire. Me and that guy have so much to talk about, it is like screaming in agony as you burn to death in your house. It is glorious. What are you saying? What? The only thing I could think of, maybe, is that it's saying we get on as easy it is for your house to burn down, but houses don't burn down that easily. Yes, house fires start all the time, but mostly a house isn't the most burnable thing in the world as long as you're a little bit sensible about things. Like, it's, you know, brick isn't the most flammable of materials, so you're at least going to have a shell left, which, I mean, maybe I shouldn't care as much as I do about this. Maybe I really should not care as much as I do, but it just irks me a little bit. And we get the screw, which is great, and I realized that mid-rant, I kind of just decided it doesn't actually matter at all whether we get hit and don't get a devil deal. So that was actually a little bit of a worrisome boss fight by me, but I am glad I finally, you know, managed to get that off my chest. I think it was definitely very needed. But I am very concerned now we're not going to have the power to bring this run to a close, but we do of course have Judas's Shadow. That is always the fallback we have to remember that we have access to. So even if everything goes completely and utterly wrong, we do get to come back with a second chance and start destroying everything. So that's something we really have to remember. I'm surprised the soul actually got me there. In fact, it's very tempting just to come back as Judas's Shadow now. Like, I mean, I've already lost a lot of health. I played kind of sloppily in that room because I was trying to decide. And the tier bombs as Judas's Shadow would be ridiculously strong. But it does mean I have to play really well and properly in order to not lose my 2 very precious lives as Judas's Shadow. So that's kind of why I'm just willing to mainly let it happen at this stage. Okay, that doppelganger died fairly nice. Speed down, not horrendous, because we do have a fairly nice amount of speed. That is a very good stopwatch room to get. That lets us kill them very easily. Get a little bit of extra health over there, which we will take. I have a feeling our boss is over here. It seems like the kind of place a boss would hang out. You know, if I was a boss, I would definitely choose here. See, I know what it's like, guys. I've got it covered. I've taken a full course in bossology. Of course, I dodge all of them and then get hit by the worms, but that is sod's law. Probably going to get hit by a laser there, but I think it's worth it to just not have to worry about dealing with running around like a manic idiot. Of course, having the soul against this fight is just absolutely wondrous, because I don't think it is possible to get hit, because the tiers move too slowly and are too big to not get fully affected. We do get an angel room this is actually very good. The reason this is very good is A, of course, the spirit hearts are nice, but we can still, I believe, at least, kill this angel and then re-roll it, which is wondrous, assuming it's not the angel we already have. Oh, no, we haven't picked up a key piece. So, yeah, this should result in a very, very small chance at a glorious angel room item, and we get more health, guys. We've not got enough health yet, so I'm really glad that we managed to pull this off. That is a little bit irritating. I was like, oh my god, we get a hope, a prayer, a chance. Oh no. These eels are fine, and I think I kind of need to beat the cathedral without Judas's Shadow. I think Judas's Shadow needs to be the trump card on the chest more than anything, otherwise we're going to find ourselves with way too little health to do Isaac on, especially with how much, like, panic-stricken I get when I can't absolutely destroy Isaac. But of course, as we are in the cathedral, and I am struggling to kill things, I think skipping is the way to go. I always seem to go the wrong direction first on the cathedral. It seems to happen a lot. I mean, it could be just confirmation bias. People always remember the negatives. It's a curious human trait, actually. We are pessimistic genetically because, I guess, more by nature. Like, you could win 90 things and lose 10 of them, and if you ask someone what mostly happens, they would say that they lose most of the times. And it's not even due to having a positive or negative outlook. Even a mostly positive person would still give that reply. So it's a very curious thing indeed, and it's one I find interesting. And it does kind of make sense, because in any given survival situation as a species, you probably are going to be looking out for where you can improve on the negatives, because if something's positive, it's fine, it's working, you don't need to care about it. But it is kind of a bad thing, because it causes people to unfairly decide that something in their life isn't good, when actually it is. Like, say you've got a brother and you two don't really get on, or at least you don't think so, whereas in reality, most of the time, you're probably really good and you enjoy each other's company, but you always remember that one bad thing, and so you don't really speak to each other, and it causes situations like that, which are actually kind of sad. So, confirmation bias, a real menace to society. I don't know why I felt the need to go on that rant there, but that is something to think about, I suppose. I guess I will go back for the Spirit Hearts before facing Mr. Isaac. I think it makes a lot more sense. No point throwing them away to people like Daddy Longlegs. He's going to do his stompy thing. I'm just going to stand still. I think it just makes way too much sense. Hey, we got him. Though he is still alarmingly good at removing health. He really, really is. That one being a champion kind of meant it took way too much killing. But alas, alack, it's still fine. You always got to touch a troll bomb. It's what I call the troll chicken challenge. Whenever a troll bomb spawns in a room, you have to run up and tap it before it goes off. And if you do it without taking damage, then you win the challenge. It's simple as that. Boss room. Yeah, I've not lost my orienteering touch. Great. Steam sale. Boom. Undefined. Ha! That is a little bit interesting. I mean, I might press it. I might do. I mean, should I? It may skip the Isaac fight. And we don't get the I am error, but we do get to fully heal up. So I guess that was a worth undefined. But I can't give up the potential of re-rolling the chest items. So, Mr. Isaac, I am hoping the soul bails me out of any given situation that I may get into here. I mean, I definitely have the health to do this, and my damage isn't so abysmally low that the fight's going to take 8 years, so I'm probably kind of fine. He's stood up now, which means he is going to get a chance to summon his friends, which does really suck, but as long as we only have one round of them, we should be fine. And there it is. I don't really have time to move there, so I'm just going to accept it and use it to get more attacks in. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very slow Isaac fight here. Fair warning in advance. Come on, you can die. I believe. Yeah, it doesn't actually seem to affect the top row. Maybe you are completely safe as long as you just stay on the top row. I'm going to test it out. It does seem like a very stable strategy. Like, it really, really does. We're going to get one more test on it. Yeah, maybe it is just the top row, guys. Maybe you don't even need to care about the corners. Either that or I just got incredibly lucky, but we did manage to pull that off.
We have our tier bombs, and to the chest we go. This is surprisingly an okay-ish time to be on the chest, 40 minutes, considering how weak we were. Wow, boy am I happy to have the D6. That is one of the worst selection of chest items I can ever be remembered being offered. That is absolutely just it's so bad. It's just so bad. That is almost offensive. Alright, we got ourselves a bit of Loki madness going on in here. But that's fine. I mean, I am firing very, very quickly, so at least that is the main advantage of my setup right here. Pretty much the only advantage, honestly. Come on. Please just accept that you need to die, Loki. You take so much killing. Although doing this room while unable to take a single hit is one of the most intensive rooms in the game. So it's amazing how bosses change depending on how much health you are. I mean, it seems a very obvious thing to say, but certain bosses don't change in difficulty irrelevant of your health. Whereas Loki on a lot of health is just basically a normal enemy, whereas on a small amount of health he's very deadly. We do get Speedball, which considering how we're going is only a nice little addition to what we're doing here. We're going to keep using bombs against Chubb because why not? Stop consuming the bombs, you're supposed to get hit by them. Thank you. And yes, see? The Troll Bomb Chicken, I am a master at that game. Okay, well this is fine. I'm going to kill Mr. Gluttony last, or at least attempt to, simply because if we get the HP up and full heal, we're going to be looking in pretty damn good shape. Come on, Greed, you can die. And we didn't get the heal, but we did get a lot of HP, so that is definitely something. And after a few rounds of mega fattiness, we are going to find ourselves with 4 new items to think about. So that's at least something here. Is it just me, or are these sad bombs just doing nothing of value against these guys? Oh, at least there goes the first one. I guess it's because they do have, like, the second highest health of all non-major boss enemies. Alright, Robo Babies, you can both Robo the hell out of here, because you really suck. Parasite is good. Bloody Lust is really good. The other two are going to get re-rolled. Bloody Lust is good because I have the health to take the damage to make it just a permanent Book of Belial, which is phenomenal. So I'm probably going to play a little bit riskier than normal. Still going to try and keep my health, but having the Parasite and this kind of shot speed does make it blitz the room. So if we do raise our damage somewhat, it's going to be very, very effective. And of course, if I come back as Judas's Shadow after getting max Bloody Lust, I am going to suddenly go from kind of just okay, I guess, damage to completely and utterly destroying. So we do really have a very big ace in the hole here, which is nice to have. And hello? Anybody going on in here? Sue's Super Gluttonies is potentially a very, very nice find. If I do get the HP up, that sucks. I'm not going to take the Spirit Heart because I would rather take that after coming back. Wow! That is some fly destruction there. My word. And I guess it's because my Parasite bouncing shots still have piercing. That was insanely awesome. Okay. Well, that seems very anticlimactic room after all that, but we're not going to worry about it. And of course, every Bloody Lust charge that gets added does help us in terms of the sad bombs as well. And goodbye to you. So, I mean, I'm going to pick up this health and then go for Blue Baby, and then we'll just see what happens. If I die, I die, and that's... Oh, he is slowed. It is fine. Everything is okay. Well, that was very fortuitous, though I am going to deliberately die because I am very curious on seeing what Judas's Shadow damage does end up being like, but that was a very satisfactory Blue Baby there. We do actually have a Black Heart as well, so that's good. Alright, everybody, Blue Baby me! Blue Baby me? No, that's not what I want at all. Lazarus is Rags. I hate you so much, game, sometimes. I just... really do. So the order you pick them up doesn't actually matter then. And Judas's Shadow. We'll try again. Okay, here we are. Yeah, I thought so. Stake that black heart, let's go get the spirit heart, and let's re-roll the items, just in case we get something ridiculous like Polyphemus and can launch some ridiculously giant tiers here. So we really did have a very strong ace in the hole, and nothing that crazy, but let's see how fast we kill a cage. Yep, that is definitely a quality amount of damage, so that is wondrous. Alright guys, there you go. My name has been Rage. Remember to like if you enjoyed this. Sorry, punching bag, of course. Come with me, my friend. I like to imagine I help it escape the nightmare of the chest by bringing it with me. So that is a very interesting run. I'm happy I gave up Epic Fetus. I think it made it a lot more enjoyable. My name has been Rage. Remember to like if you enjoyed this. It really does help, and I appreciate it. And subscribe for more. And goodbye.